Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So this is day 4 of Trials of the Elementals, and we're going into the Trial of Darkness. So you can see the team that I've gone in here with. The Trinity, Spider-Man, Stark Enhanced, Blade, and Ghost Rider. I'm also going in here with Iceman in case I need his triple immunities, and I'm going in with Corvus because he is a beast. Alright, so you do have a random set of defenders. My set is Mordo, Iceman, and Dormammu. So that's going to be interesting, but I have counters for all of them, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so let me talk a little bit about the buffs that you're going to encounter for today's event. Spite. Now, Spite, anytime you gain a buff, you're going to give them a power flood. So they're going to gain power every time you gain a buff. And that also includes when you trigger the dexterity buff when you evade. All right. Redoubled determination. Every debuff on them, they're going to gain attack and power. So if you can avoid placing a debuff, then do it because that'll help you out. Burden of might. Now, the more buffs you have, the less power you're going to get when you're hitting them and getting hit. But what's worse is every time you activate a buff, you lose power. So when you're trying to bait out their specials, don't expect to have a lot of power. Debilitate, that means that all debuffs are going to last 100% longer. So it just doubles them. And finally, Bane of Damballa, they will gain damage and lifesteal while you are under a beneficial effect. All right, so first up, we are facing Mordo. And I decided to go ahead and use my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced against this Mordo. And there's nothing special that I had to do. I'm still fighting him the way I normally would fight him anywhere else. You know, you bait out his specials and just take him down. You know, I tried to build up poise, but thankfully I had Blade, so I start with 3 poise charges, and that doesn't seem like a lot, but it is, because I start off hitting pretty decently because of those 3 charges. Not only that, but I start off being able to taunt them, because in order to taunt, you need to have a poise charge. So instead of having to evade and get a charge and then taunt them, I can just taunt them right from the start, right after a 5-hit combo. Alright, so next up we've got Iceman. Corvus is a great counter for Iceman because Corvus is Cold Snap immune. So you'll notice I didn't take any damage. You see, I still have that 100% health here. So very good counter for Iceman. But you don't need a Cold Snap immune champion. You'll take some damage, but as long as you can survive the initial Cold Snap, you can win this fight. So if you don't have high level champions, I would recommend using a health boost so that you'll have more health to survive that initial Cold Snap, and then just play well. Better than I did just now when you saw me getting hit like that. But in any case, I'm getting him down pretty easily here. And one of the reasons that I got hit, and it happens so often, I took my eyes off of my opponent. I was looking at those charges because I knew I was running out of charges. And so I was going to try to get another special 2 off before I ran out of charges. Now that I'm out of charges, you'll see that I'm no longer doing the 3-hit combo. I'm just going all in with a 5-hit combo. And I am running suicides. So I am hitting a little bit harder without charges than normal because Corvus hits like a wet noodle when his charges are down. But we were able to get down Iceman without too much difficulty. So now we've got the final boss, Dormammu. Now, before MD, Mystic Dispersion was changed, he was a very annoying defender. He's still a decent defender, but nothing like he was. My Spider-Man Stark Enhanced is actually a very good counter for him now. and I was tempted to bring him in. I'm actually not that great of a fan of using Blade against Dormammu, but then again, I normally didn't have a rank 5 Blade to come up against these Dormammus. So this Dormammu is playing pretty nicely. As you see, he's firing his special one off very regularly, and I was able to avoid the degen because I didn't trigger my dexterity, and boom, down he goes. Very easy run here, but again, I am using high-level champions, but I don't think it should be too difficult for most people. Nothing like that Trial of Fire that we did earlier in the week. So that's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you found this video entertaining and informative. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. If you decide to go into this trial, let me know what difficulty you tried and how it worked out for you. And you guys have a blessed day.